Hey guys, so today I have more of kind of a little bit more serious of a video. This is gonna be more, I guess, of an about me kind of video and a New Year's resolution kind of video. It's gonna really be talking to you guys. I started off just watching videos, like probably a majority of YouTubers on here. I just watched and I found the beauty community and I just love watching them be excited about their makeup products and whatnot and blah blah and showing it to everyone, their deals and steals, and I thought that was so exciting and fun, and so I wanted to do that too. But for a long time I did actually contemplate it because I was like, nobody's gonna watch my videos, nobody's going to care, so why bother posting? Um, but I guess a part of me was just really bored and I just did it anyways. Um, though I don't have that many subscribers anyways, even now, I do it strictly for myself because it's fun and it's more, I mean, I guess it's just more fun for myself, and that's honestly all that should really matter, especially when it comes to things like this, these but even up until today, actually, like I've been making videos for maybe 3 years now, though I haven't been really consistent. But today I actually made the effort to tell my friends and sort of my family that I actually make YouTube videos. And some of you are probably thinking like, wow, that's kind of crazy. Like, why hide something like this? I definitely have the fear of judgment of others. Um, like I care way, way, way too much of what other people think about me, and partly that's most like, and that's mainly due to the bullying I went through in middle school. Um, just a little side story, I guess. I've always been quite a chubby child ever since I was little, and I mean, I didn't really think of it as a problem as much until I hit middle school, where kids could be so cruel, so cruel. Like, I'd have people be calling me Four Eyes, Pete's Face, a whale, um, fat, ugly, stupid, and at the time, I thought this was people giving me shit, and I just needed to get over it, kind of thing. Like, I just needed to toughen up and forget about it, kind of thing. I really didn't think too much of it. Um, but it was, people were so cruel to me. Even the people that I thought were supposed to be there for me were cruel to me behind my back, which I think was worse, which made it worse. And it was even to the point that someone went online and told me to go kill myself. And that's probably the most hardest thing that I've ever had to read. Um, I mean, at the time I was reading it, I was just like on my phone. It was like kind of the AIM thing, and I was in dance class, and someone just said that like, "Oh, you're a bitch. You're so annoying. Go kill yourself." And at the time, I didn't really think anything of it, but that stuck with me. That stuck with me even until now, and affects me every day because it makes me think, what am I doing wrong? What did I do to make them hate me so much that they wanted me to kill myself? I honestly always put the blame on myself, like thinking maybe they have issues of their own and maybe I caught them on a wrong day, but even so, looking back at it now, that's not an excuse for them to take their anger out on me. But obviously, I just took it because, again, I thought, oh, you just need to toughen up. I did cry a few times, and people did call me very emotional and stressed and drama queen for it. But I mean, that was just me. And now thinking about it, I was quite um, emotional about things, but to be fair, if you haven't been in my shoes, then how could you pass judgment on me and know what I've actually been through other than what you know of the current? You see outside that I'm crying maybe for one reason, but there's so much more to it as to why I feel the way that I do. And that's a lot of how I think. I think and overanalyze things, and I tend to, put on a lot more than I need to, I guess. And I mean, I I needed to get away, so I did, and I went to a different high school looking for a new change because that negativity was just, I couldn't deal with it. Though I was sad to leave some friends, um, it needed to be done. I knew kind of inside a part of me was very glad that I was leaving these people behind. But when I came closer to my friends in high school, when I started telling them about, my past and what happened to me, um, instead of finding like, oh, I went through that too, I was more surprised at their answer saying like, I've never had to go through that, and I'm so sorry that you did. You had to go through that kind of thing. And right then and there, it killed me inside. It killed me inside to know that I was actually suffering more than I had to, kind of thing. Though I know people so have it way worse than I do, and I'm not trying to make you, oh, sorry, I'm not trying to make you feel bad for me or anything. It's just like my story, what happened to me. But I guess ever since then, having those constant reminders and those people constantly bringing you down, you just begin to believe it. And that's what I kept on telling myself too. Like, I believed what they told me. Talking about bullying in general is a very sensitive subject for me because it really does affect you in the long time, in the long run. I've even recently like had a mental breakdown to one of my friends because I finally let out all my insecurities. I have no self-confidence. I have very low self-worth. I have no self-esteem. I don't believe in myself. I can't really think of anything positive within myself. All I have really is negativity running through my head. And I'm sure there are people who obviously find flaws within themselves, and sure, everyone does that. Like, you honestly are your harshest critic, sorry. But I genuinely do not believe in myself um, whatsoever. And Ooh, the killer is that what I hate about bullying is that the the bulliers will never know how much they've hurt somebody, and somebody could be so good at hiding their true feelings. People even find it so hard to believe that I could be really sad inside because I am always laughing. I do laugh quite often and quite obnoxiously. I do joke around a lot, and I always make an effort to try not to burden others with my problems because I always just feel that constant feeling that I might be bothering a person, and I don't like putting my issues on upon others. Essentially, a lot of the time I feel like it's just pity on myself, and I'm just being very, I guess, mm, you know I'm just being a Debbie Downer in a sense. Like, I'm just overreacting kind of thing, and I'm being over emotional when I shouldn't be. I found myself very often hiding the way I feel, even until now, through kind of joking around, I guess. I mean, that's like my way of trying to, I guess, make fun of myself before anyone else does, kind of thing. Or make poke fun of other things so that it distracts them from what really is. It really does take a toll on you. I've come to accept their negativity, if that makes sense. And I mean, a part of me thought that that was me accepting, you know, the negativity and then moving on with life. But being sad and, actually venting about it, privately, my friend told me that it doesn't sound like you're accepting or moving on. It's more of you're accepting defeat of others putting you down and, taking upon their words and their own opinions about you and, making it essentially harder on yourself than it really has to be. So, my New Year's resolution, I guess, is to change that. With YouTube, actually, it did kind of help me express myself more to others, especially, strangers. Um, and it does bring more positivity into my life, and that's definitely a bonus, I guess, because it's fun for me, and I'm sure somebody out there probably enjoys my videos, and if not, then who cares? It really shouldn't be about what others think of you, I guess. Sure, it's good to know, but if they're just going to beat you down for anything, every little thing or wrong thing that you do, then it's not worth it. It's really not worth it, and I've learned that. Which is why I hope that continues on into the future, where I don't beat myself up as well for everything wrong that I do, and try to be better, I guess. Find confidence and self-esteem and find my self-worth. Find something good about myself instead of concentrating on the negative. Just a little bit about myself. Sorry if that was really sad. Just me putting out there that it's not your fault if you were bullied, if you're put down. It's not your fault. It'll never be your fault. but you have the choice in the end about your happiness. You choose how you want to be and feel. Though sometimes your emotions can sneak up on you, and though that definitely has happened to me, in the end, it's all about you. And though that sounds really conceited, it really is about yourself and your own well-being and, doing what's best for yourself in the end. And obviously, in consideration of others, though, if they're just going to bring negativity in your life, then they're irrelevant. If they're ones that bring positivity into your life and accept you for who you are, then those are the people you should care about in your life. And as I said, those who don't accept for you for who you are, then fuck them. Honestly, fuck them. Like, they're not worth it. Not worth their time ever. And I totally, it's probably one of my regrets, is dwelling on irrelevant, ignorant, meaningless people who know nothing about me and probably will never know anything about me, and therefore they don't matter in my life. That seems harsh, but that's really what it is. I just hope this kind of helps with people to kind of find that confidence in yourself to maybe good for you, and know that you did your best and worry about others later. I know that's so much easier said than done. Like, you could tell a person, like, oh, just believe in yourself. Just change your mentality. But that's the thing. It is a mentality kind of thing. It doesn't just happen overnight. It's progress, because all of that time that was taken to bring me down is now the time that I have to take to build myself up again, kind of thing. And so, yeah, I guess that's basically all I had to really say. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.